What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Incredible Joe, and I'm back at it again with another video today. Yes, sir. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notification bells, and get the videos first. You can like first, you can comment first, you can share it to your friends, your homies, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your dad, your cousin. You already know how that kind of stuff go. But today, man, it's not really necessarily about the car, like I said. Today, I kind of want to get personal with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm getting to the video, kind of tell you what's going on with me, kind of tell you why I did what I did, and tell you what I'm going to do in the future. But on a good note, you know what I'm saying? Kratos looking how he looking. He looking how he's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? Just cleaned them up. Yes, sir. Got the gloss on the tires. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him a little start real quick. I drove around this morning when we got some gas, so it ain't gonna be cold, but it ain't gonna be too warm. It's been a minute. Yes, sir. Looking how you supposed to look, sounding how you supposed to sound. Let's go ahead and get to the video, man. Now, in this video, we're not doing really nothing special, you know what I'm saying? I just want to kind of let you guys get into some of my personal life, you know, because I want you guys to feel like you can be closer to me, feel like you can relate to me, and all that kind of stuff. I just want you to feel like, you know what I'm saying, you really know the Incredible Joe when you watch my channel. There's nothing behind closed curtains, nothing behind closed doors. So, today, I want to talk to y'all about why I gave up my business in Houston. Now, I don't know if I ever said it. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't know if I did. When I was in Houston, my business, what I did while I was working in the prison, I started off working in the prison for 8 months when I first moved to Houston. And then after I got those, probably around the 5-6 month range, I knew I was tired and burnt out on working for other people. So I started a pressure washing company, or business, I ain't gonna call it a company. I started a pressure washing business to kind of help me progress a little bit faster when it came to getting my duplex. So when I finally got my duplex, I started a fencing business to kind of coincide with the pressure washing, so I can make more money and hopefully do 2 jobs in one. So that's what I did. I started fencing and pressure washing at the same time. I worked in a dealership for about 2 months, but I quit that because it wasn't for me. I love cars, but I don't like the constant pressure of somebody being over your back to sell a car. So that's how I feel about that. Now, like I said, I wasn't really fond of working for someone else. I'm not fond of having someone stand over me with pressure, wanting me to do this, and that, and the other, because that's not me. I don't need you pressuring me to do anything. I'm going to do stuff when I want to do it. That's kind of how I live my life. I feel like we should all live like that. So, I always push entrepreneurship to anybody. It's not for everybody, but I push it to everybody because I want everybody at least even to try. Now, when I was in Houston, I had gotten to the point where I've been doing it for about a year, and I was building up my clientele. So I started getting calls from return customers, getting calls from people that referred to me from other customers that I already did jobs for that didn't get a job on. I was getting referrals from this guy and that person, bringing in this call, that call, bringing in this amount of business, this amount of money. So I wasn't in a short for money at all. So when I say I left my business alone, it wasn't because I hated it. It wasn't because it wasn't working. It wasn't because of any of that, because it was doing very well. And I still get calls now. I'm just not in Houston to do any of the jobs. So when I moved out here, before I moved back, it was a conflict of whether I wanted to take the business with me or not, right? So me and my fiance, we were talking about, or my fiance and I were talking about it. And you kind of, when it comes to that kind of stuff, you have to figure out what it is you really want to do. Do I really want to continue to do fencing and pressure washing, or was it something that just kind of got me by and was able to, that enabled me to be self-employed and do things that I want to do at a certain amount of time, and do the stuff that I want to do, buy the stuff that I want to buy, and that kind of stuff. So when I really got to nitty-gritty and I looked at it, I realized that pressure washing and fencing wasn't what I wanted to be doing. It was just something that, like, once again, I said, it enabled me to be able to be on my own. That's what it was all about. And it really helped me buy my duplex. It helped me save up a lot of money to do that. It really did. The pressure washing part, because I hadn't started fencing yet. But like I said, it put me in a place to where now when I go start my business again, I know what and what not to do. I know the questions to ask and what not to ask. I know, okay, I should file my taxes this way. I know I should price certain things this way and factor in this kind of stuff and this kind of stuff. So I learned a lot, and I feel like that's kind of what God did for me. He put me in a position to where I could do this, do it really quickly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I'm gonna hang on to, but it shows me if this is what you want, this is what it takes. I lost a lot of money. I made a lot of money. I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of good things. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that plays into owning your own business. A lot that plays into being self-employed, because not everything's always going to go your way. So you have to be prepared for that. You have to be ready for that. So when I moved out here, back to Atlanta, for those of you who don't know what out here is, when I moved back to Atlanta, for those of you who also know I'm actually from here, I was, like I said, faced with whether I wanted to take it back, whether I wanted to take it here or not. And long story short, I chose not to. Why? Because I realized it wasn't something I wanted to do, and eventually it was going to burn out. I was going to burn out on it, and I was going to be stuck. But before I moved back out here, I had written up a business plan, because I love cars once again, and this kind of fits in my space because of the people you can meet, the kind of cars that you deal with, and the kind of the advantage you have when it comes to this YouTube world when you do car reviews, or just kind of people that you come across. I wrote up a business plan to start a mobile detailing shop and eventually turn into something of a stationary slash detail, kind of like esoteric. They do wraps, powder coating, tinting, all that kind of stuff. I want to be able to have my hands in all that and have people that know how to do it. That was the problem with my business before. I was the only one doing everything. And pressure washing and fencing, I did it. I had guys that would help me every once in a while. But when you're the only one doing something in your business, it's not necessarily a business, a hobby. You know, you're getting paid for it, yes, but you got to get up so much time. You need people up under you that are going to cover what you have going on, and they're going to do it responsibly like it's theirs. That is when you're running a business. That's when you're going to grow. Once again, I'm not going to say I didn't know that, but I didn't put it in my head to say this is what needs to happen. No, I was like, I need to make another dollar. That's it. I loved it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I realized, okay, this is what I need to do, and this is what I haven't been doing. So when I wrote up my business plan for the detail shop, or the mobile detailing, I factored in the amount of money I was going to spend on equipment. I factored in the amount of money I could possibly spend on gas, the amount of money I was going to spend in advertising, which can be very, very costly. If you're advertising and it doesn't work, it can cost you a lot of money. But you have to look at the amount of money that you get back when it does eventually work. And that's what a lot of people don't do. That's why a lot of people don't start their business. They don't want to pay for the advertising. They don't want to pay for the merchandise to get started. They don't want to pay for the equipment to push you to a different level, because you need different levels of equipment. They don't want to do it, so they just don't even worry about it. And that's the problem when it comes to starting your own business. Me, I'm built for it. I understand it. I know it's going to take money to do certain things, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with spending my money. And me, I push all of you that watch this whole video to do this. If you have any goal or accomplishment that you want to reach, put every last dime, all your credit, everything into it, because then at that point you're invested in it, and you'll know, okay, if I fuck up and I don't bounce back, this is what I'm losing. So then you pushing yourself to go even harder and harder. So for everything that you want, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a gratifying feeling when you say, I almost gave up, I changed my mind. I changed my mind, but and now I'm working for myself. It's worked out for the better. My kids are they're healthy, they're not hungry, they got clothes in their back, they got a roof over their head. You can say that, and it's gratifying because you worked hard for it. I don't have any kids, I also don't have a family. But I'm just saying, for those of you who do, then you understand what I'm talking about, because you feel that way even when you bring a paycheck home. So when you really look at it, you have to figure out what you want to do, right? Now, when I start my mobile detailing, I will be in the Gwinnett County area because of two things. One, the amount of top-notch clientele that stays in the area is one, and two, the population of people that pay that amount of money to get their car cleaned on a regular in this area. That's what I'm looking for. Once again, when I started doing my own business, I didn't look into that kind of stuff, which I wish I would have, but I didn't. But now I am. So when you look at statistics and things like that, then you start to figure out what your business is going to do and what it should do. But this is just a quick video, man. I wanted you guys to get into my personal life. I didn't bring my business with me. Yes, I am currently employed right now by someone else. And do I like it? Not really, the fact that I'm working for someone else, but is it something I have to do for right now? Yes, it is. Do I accept it? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But for those of you who are out there going through something, you need to make a decision. It's going to affect you for a little bit. Just know it is. today doesn't determine what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow could be your day that you break loose and you totally become you. You become Joseph, you become Sarah, you become Kyle, you become Kevin, you become you. You know what I'm saying? So don't let today fuck up your tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because you may be going through something, you may be depressed, you may be not motivated to do certain things, but just know that tomorrow could be your day. That's it, man. Tomorrow could be your day. Tomorrow could be the day you hit the lottery. Tomorrow could be the day you make your first million. Tomorrow could be the day somebody hand you 100,000 and say start your business with this. Tomorrow could be the day you reach your goal. Tomorrow could be the day that you've been planning for the longest. You never know what tomorrow may bring. So don't let today kill your tomorrow. But that's it, man. It's Incredible Joe. I want you guys to get into my personal life a little bit. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, hit the notification bell so you get these videos first. You can like first, you can comment first. It's Incredible Joe. Once again, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.